Please watch the video until the end. Every minute contains essential insight and energy to change how you act, decide, and win. Chapter 1: The Edge of the Unknown. I am standing on the rim of a city that does not yet exist. Steel and light, patience and dream. I am a woman forged in the rush of future winds, a guardian of possibility who learned one truth early: it always seems impossible until it's done. You feel it when you face the unclimbable, a thickness in the air, a silence that says, stop. That silence is not the world telling you no. It is the world asking if you will become more than your fear. Impossible is not a wall, it is an invitation. It is a checkpoint that tests who you will be when pressure arrives. When you cross that line, the impossible is a memory, not a sentence. The difference between every dream that stays on paper and every dream that becomes real is a series of choices: to begin, to persist, to adapt, to keep moving forward when the map is missing and the compass spins. I speak to the dreamer and the planner, the scientist and the artist, to heroes and heroines of every background. The future I protect is a future built by people who refuse the comfortable story about how things must stay. Your courage is not theatrical, it is deliberate action. Your courage is the daily refusal to accept impossibility as final. Chapter 2: Rewiring Perception. Impossible begins in the mind. When I reprogrammed my fear circuits, I did it with a simple question: what if this is the beginning, not the barrier? Your mind will give you reasons to stay small. That is its job. It protects you from unknown risk. But you are not here to be protected forever. You are here to expand, to prototype realities, to test limits. Start by labeling limits as temporary. Replace "I can't" with "I haven't yet." Replace "this is too big" with "this is not built yet." When innovators work in labs that smell of solder and sunlight, they learn to scaffold big goals into little floors. You do not climb the impossible in one leap. You design steps. You build platforms. Language matters. Voice matters. When you speak to yourself with strategic kindness, you conserve energy for action. When you respect your fatigue but refuse its decrees, you store momentum. Those who convert impossible into done are masters of small, consistent acts that accumulate into undeniable change. Chapter 3: Tools of a Future Heroine. I carry tools that are not gadgets but habits. These tools are accessible to anyone willing to wield them: clarity, routine, feedback, and relentless curiosity. Clarity: know the end you want. Paint it in sensory detail. What does success sound like? How does it look? The clearer your destination, the fewer detours you take. Routine: design a daily engine. The future does not arrive through miracles alone, it arrives through repetition. Small daily victories compound into seismic shifts. Feedback: seek honest signals. A mission progresses faster when data and truth are your allies. Invite critique, test assumptions, iterate. Curiosity: stay hungry to learn. The most dangerous complacency is the belief that you have enough answers. Curiosity keeps you alive, adaptable, and relevant in a world that moves at quantum pace. These tools are weapons of creation, not aggression. They turn a dream into a blueprint and a blueprint into a built reality. Chapter 4: The Grace of Failure. Failure is the laboratory where we discover possibility. In my missions, failures are not shameful, they are experiments with honest outcomes. Each setback teaches geometry, angles of approach that work and those that don't. When you release the drama from failure, you reveal its gift: data, humility, and the grit to stand up again. Resilience is not stoicism, it is intelligent recovery. Repair quickly, learn loudly, and return with a refined plan. When you treat failure as an expensive lesson rather than a verdict, you accelerate progress. The narrative, "it always seems impossible until it's done," is written in ink only by those who have failed forward enough times to become fluent in progress. And remember, success often lands when persistence meets adaptation. If you push the same way and get the same result, change the push. Adaptation is the art of keeping the mission alive while changing the method. Chapter 5: Strategy and Execution. Strategy is the architecture of victory. Execution is the labor. Vision without structure is fantasy. Structure without vision is a cage. You must marry both. Build milestones as lighthouses, checkpoints that guide you across vast uncertainty. Celebrate small victories to maintain morale. Track metrics that matter: time, momentum, quality, and connection. Prioritize ruthlessly. Not every shiny idea deserves your hours. Protect your time like an asset because it is the most finite thing you own. Use deadlines not as threats but as clarifying tools. A deadline forces choices and a choice generates movement. When obstacles rise, break them apart. Make the giant manageable. Allow others to help, alliances multiply capacity. The future heroine does not hoard effort, she mobilizes community, empowers trusted partners, and scales success by building teams that turn vision into infrastructure. Chapter 6, Lift Others, Multiply Impact. When I stand atop a completed skyline, it is not only my name on the plaque. Every beam carries hands that labored together. True power grows when you lift others. Mentorship, sponsorship, and honest access are the currency of enduring change. Teach what you learn. Share how you failed. Make the path easier for the person behind you. The multiplier effect of collective progress is how societies convert impossible dreams into shared realities. Leadership is a practical kindness. It creates more leaders, not followers. Remember inclusivity as strategy. Diverse teams discover solutions others cannot see. If you want to build a future that works for everyone, welcome voices that think differently. Build systems that reward learning, not punishment, and you will harvest innovation at scale. Chapter 7, Finish the Impossible. There will be nights when the stars look like a challenge and mornings when the fog feels endless. In those hours, remember the truth I carry into every mission: progress is made by those who keep moving. The finish line is rarely glorious at the start. It gains glory from the hands that pulled, the minds that revised, and the hearts that refused to stop. To finish the impossible, commit to the schedule that becomes your ritual. Surround yourself with truth-tellers. Learn to rest strategically so you may return stronger. Keep a ledger of small wins to remind yourself that the arc bends toward results because of cumulative action. Visualize completion with sensory clarity and let that image shepherd your choices. And when it is done, pause. Let the achievement land like a promise fulfilled. Then look to the horizon, because the next impossible will already be forming, waiting for a new cast of brave actions. You are capable. The world is malleable. Take one deliberate step today. Build another tomorrow. Stack the days and the days will stack miracles. It always seems impossible until it's done, so do the work that makes the impossible inevitable. If this speech moved you, please subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, give a like to the video, comment the video, and share the video.